All right, Rodney Korn with PTA Global, thank you for joining us. I'm here with Sharon. Now, Sharon has a little different perspective, and she comes from a little different background. So, Sharon, can you tell us kind of where you're from, what you've done, what you're doing now, and how this whole PTA Global process and the mentorship has really impacted you and what it's done for you?
Sure, Rodney. Okay, well, I've had a background of 17 years in the corporate industry, so I belong to many corporate giants. And 5 years ago, I decided to change that and leave and become self-employed. And then I decided that being self-employed wasn't what it was cracked up to be either, in the sense of being a consultant back in the corporate industry. So I turned it about round its head and I retrained as a trainer in 2008. As a relatively new trainer to the industry, Rodney, I found that there's a lot of noise out there and a lot of clutter. And I decided to take the path of starting my own business, have my own personal studio, running it from a home business. And therefore it was up to me to educate myself, motivate myself and put in my own systems and learnings. And I absolutely love what I do, but I was so blown away with the noise about, well, where do I start, what do I do? And quite simply I was making things far too complex and I was really lonely, quite frankly. And along came PTA Global, found it through visiting Get New Zealand Active and seeing, do I present, and then discovered the PTA Global on the net, and from there I haven't looked back. It's been wonderful to just hook into the network through the Facebook community, and then to actually come and experience the mentorship has just made me finally feel part of something again, and it's just made me even happier to be in the industry I'm in.
Yeah, brilliant. Now, from the mentorship, was there something that you really grabbed a hold of? Was like, wow, that's really powerful, and that's something that not only myself, but probably a lot of other people in the industry could really benefit from if they could just get their hands on it and be kind of walk through the process.
Absolutely, and well, for me there were two things, and one of them is making the complex simple, and that small changes get really big results, and those small changes can be anything in the 3DC and triangulation through to small changes to the programming. And the other biggest thing for me is suspend all expectations. I did a PDQ on a client here today, and I expected her. I looked at her and thought, yeah, she's hybrid or she's traditional. Absolutely not. So had I trained her in what I thought was right, I would have missed the boat and had an unhappy client. So suspend all expectations for me is key.
And let the PDQ do the work.
Absolutely. It's all there for you, and you put in some fantastic systems. So now I don't need to think about systems. I just apply what I've learned in these 3 days.
Brilliant. Sharon, thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
Great. Thanks, Rob.